I'm here at this wonderful restaurant, ATTO, with Misu, and he is the owner of the restaurant, and I am so excited. Welcome to the Taste of New York. I'm Jon Haggins. I am so delighted to be here at the Tuscany Hotel, and Misu is the owner, the proprietor, and he's invited me to this wonderful restaurant, which I'm so excited. Tell me about the restaurant.
The ATTO we just opened a week ago, and ATTO means act. So we are in an act here on 38th Street. We are opening it's a traditional New York steakhouse with the influence of Italian influence and some Asian influence. So that's what we're preparing here. We have two amazing chefs, Rogelio and Limon, who work in Peter Luger's, and we have also our chef Moses, who work in ATTO Restaurant. So we combining all of this taste, and we're in ATTO here. So,
well, you know, New York is multicultural, so therefore it makes a lot of sense. You've got the Italian, you've got the steak, you've got everything going on, and you have the artwork on the walls, which I think is exceptional. Tell me about the artwork.
The artwork is my brother John has a restaurant in upstate New York in Poughkeepsie. It's called Farmers and Chefs. So I asked him to collect all these items from the farms in Hudson Valley. So this is all from Hudson Valley. So he collected them himself, and we put them on the walls.
How fantastic. Yes. So this is a new renovation, actually. The installation, I should say, rather than renovation.
It's completely, I mean, the whole restaurant is brand new. So
yeah, which is wonderful. It looks great. And I'm sure the food is good too. Tell me about the penthouse. You know, it's available for events, it's beautiful, it has a wraparound terrace, which is extraordinary, with the best views of the Empire State Building, the Chrysler Building, two landmarks of New York. What else can you ask for?
It's a beautiful addition. So we're going to be focusing now on promoting the penthouse and doing the parties. So it's going to be just for the private event for the moment. Mm-hmm. Eventually, we're hoping by end of the year we will open on daily basis. So that's our attentions, and so we can provide a nice, beautiful breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
With a great view.
With a view, exactly. Yes.
But it also has, it's one bedroom, right?
It's a one bedroom, yes.
Right. So actually, if one wanted to rent this for a stay, could they do that?
Yes, this moment, yes. It's available for stay and for private party right now. So
how terrific. Yes. I'm sure they'll have a great time because it's really beautiful up there. And you know, in the restaurant, what I think is incredible, not only the artwork, but you have a selection of great wines. And where are the wines from?
Oh, the wines are mostly from, of course, California, and we have wines of Italy, French wines, and that's basically where we are focusing on California, U.S. wines, and Italians and French.
So are you a sommelier?
Yes, I spent almost 30 years in restaurant business.
Really?
So of course you need to know about the wines.
Of course.
So
that is fantastic. I mean, it's just unbelievable. You know, I mean, this particular wine is a very hearty one. What is the name of this one?
It's a Cabernet Sauvignon Mandavi.
It has a great body.
Robert Mandavi.
Yeah,
yes.
And it also, the bouquet is wonderful. Yeah, it's absolutely unbelievable. So tell me about the breakfast and the lunch and the dinner.
So we serve the breakfast daily. It's a buffet breakfast. We are really catering to the hotel and our neighborhood. So it's a buffet, beautiful buffet breakfast. And Saturday, Sunday we serve brunch, and Sunday jazz brunch. So
jazz
brunch.
And
yes.
where do they play? Do they play in the lounge or they play in
the
the dining room?
They play in the lounge.
Ah.
They play in the lounge, so it's everything nice and cool, relaxing. Starting the Sundays,
How
it's very
fabulous.
beautiful. Yes.
How fabulous.
The lunch we serve Monday to Friday, and 7 days we serve dinners. Also, we create beautiful bar bites and
like tapas.
Like a tapas.
Right.
I said we're feeding the neighbors, so very reasonable bar bites. So that's what we create, and it's very reasonable and very selected.
Right.
And
do you have a happy hour as well?
Yes, we do happy hours twice a day. So from 3 to 6 and from 9 to midnight.
I'll have to come back for that. That's fantastic. It sounds
Absolutely.
wonderful, especially in the neighborhood. I have a friend who lives around the corner on 36th Street, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to the Tuscany." And I said, "We've had drinks in the Tuscany before." And he said, "Oh yeah, I remember now." So he's going to be coming with his wife, you know.
Oh,
So
lovely,
it's just
lovely.
spreading the word. I think
Thank
that's
you so
important.
much, Jon.
And you have an outdoor cafe, I see.
Yes, we have a nice all flowers from Hawaii I brought. So we have a beautiful garden there. Very, not too many people, maybe 12 people can sit.
It's really beautiful. As a matter of fact, when I was entering, I thought, "Oh, I'm in the wrong place." And I realized, "Oh, it's new, it's wonderful, it's
Yes,
exciting," you
thank
know.
you.
And people were sitting there and enjoying the weather, and what a beautiful day! What could be more beautiful than this? I mean, the sun is out, the weather is perfect, and it's New York.
Absolutely.
It's like
yes.
being on a vacation when
Yes,
you're
sir.
sitting outside.
It's very nice.
You have this extensive menu of all these wonderful dishes that, you're starting with appetizers and salads and steaks and chicken and fish and pasta and vegetables and with classic sides. That's wonderful because everyone has a choice. And it's not overwhelming. Those menus that go on forever and then you don't know what to have and then it's not fresh. Are you doing farm to table?
Yes, we do. Yes, as I said, my brother Jon is involved also, and he's based in Poughkeepsie, Hudson Valley. So we got some nice connections there. So
But he doesn't have a farm.
no, he doesn't. But he's involved in the community in Hudson Valley, and he's working very close with farmers.
How wonderful.
Yes.
Because there's nothing better than fresh fruit and fresh vegetables and fresh everything. And fresh meat, of course, And it's a whole difference in taste, as opposed to something that's frozen or whatever, or picked when it's not ripe and it's, just doesn't have any flavor.
Yeah, not for New York. It gotta be everything fresh,
Yes,
that,
absolutely. That's why we have these farmer markets. They come in and everybody gets excited because it's something that they don't normally get. And we'll be right back. Jon Haggins, the GlobeTrotter, is a travel book unto itself. It's like no other travel book in the world. When I think of travel, I think of friends around the world. Travel introduces culture, cuisine, and history. If you ever have the desire to see the world, the colorful photos will take you there. You'll visit Thailand, Vietnam, Brazil, Portugal, Sweden, and many more. Don't forget the aromatic recipes that will whet your appetite and allow you to dream. When I think of food, I think of home. The cover of Jon Haggins, the GlobeTrotter is whimsical. It gets you in the mood for traveling. Remember, my world is your world. So get up, get out, and travel. Rogelio, I am so excited to be in the kitchen. I love being in the kitchen.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Is this porterhouse?
This is for the house, yes.
It's huge.
This is a sirloin. This is for one people. This is like 25 ounces. And this is a porterhouse for, if you put together these two, it's gonna be for two people. It's gonna be like 45 ounces altogether.
Oh my God, that's a lot of meat.
This is the porterhouse for two. So we have our own dry eggs box. We put in there for 28 days. So that's why the meat this color, because doesn't have too much blood inside.
Right.
So when we cook like a medium rare, I recommend to eat medium rare because when you eat it, it's like
flavor.
the flavor, and that's like melted like butter. When you eat, it's not chew.
Right.
When you have a fresh meat, it's like a chew, like something like a bad tasted. When you try this one, it's better tasted.
Why is it 28 days? Instead of 30 days?
So we can use, some people use it 20 days or 30 days or 40 days, 45 days. But I consider it to use it 28 days because that's the best point, best point to eat the meat. It's not too dry, it's not too soggy. So,
Right. Oh, okay.
so that's why I recommended to use it 20 days. So we put salt and pepper.
And it's all to your taste.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the meat has already taste. That's why it's dry aged.
So you don't have
You don't have to put anything else, just salt and pepper, that's it.
So the salt is mixed with the pepper.
With the pepper, exactly.
Well, that's the best kind without having to do any flouring and any of that kind of stuff. Just keep it simple.
Just keep it simple, and because the meat has a flavor already, that's why.
Yeah.
First, we have to mark over there. We can make a color, like let's say like 5 minutes there. After that, we have to cut it in the plate. We have to cut it over here, and we make it like nice big steak. Oh, this is like 400 degrees.
Only 400?
Yeah, to start now, let's see when we put the plate inside, it's gonna be like 500 degrees. Like 5 minutes.
Okay.
We have to clean it because the meat comes with a lot of fat. That's the way like meat doesn't make it too much dry. So that's why when we cut it, we have to clean it first, take out all the fat, and that fat we use it to make a flavor and to put in the steak on top of that. So now it's good. Now we're gonna cut.
Why do you need the plate?
That's we're gonna make a Sicily plate.
Really rare.
Yeah,
It's going back in the oven.
yeah, it's going to go back in the oven exactly. Because we make it like a temperature in this plate. When this plate is gonna be really hot, so we're gonna put the steak on the plate, so that way they make a Sicily plate.
And it cooks itself.
And the cooks itself, exactly.
It's like a designer steak.
Exactly. So now we put a little bit that we're talking about the fat.
Rendered fat, right?
If they want a rare, it's gonna be like 2 minutes.
Ah, okay.
If they want like a medium rare, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 minutes.
I see.
And that's it. That's the perfect temperature.
New York is such an incredible place, and there's such an eclectic group of people that live here, who come here. It's amazing. And when I was sitting at the reception today, I noticed there were people from all over, and they were excited to be here in the hotel and to be in New York. And that says something wonderful about, you know. And the great thing is your hotel is not huge. It's not one of those monsters, you know. It's not what you call a boutique hotel, is it?
Yes, boutique hotel.
It is a boutique
It's
hotel.
boutique hotel.
And
yes.
what classifies a boutique hotel? How many rooms is that?
It's 100 rooms.
100
A
rooms.
little bit shy, 110 rooms, but
Yeah, yeah.
that's the size.
And there are people who like that as opposed to the big, you know, hotels that are so impersonal, and you know, it's like, you know, you could be anywhere in the world. When you come to a hotel like this, you get the personal attention, and it's a very nice feeling.
Exactly. That's the touch of the boutique hotels, you know.
Yes.
It's how you get greeted, you get service, and you build that relationship with the customer. So they're coming back again and again, and that's how it goes.
Repeat business is fabulous.
Exactly.
You know, it's funny, when I got out of the car and the doorman asked if I was checking in, I said, I don't think so, but I'd love to. And we'll be right back. Jon Haggins, the GlobeTrotter, is like no other travel book in the world. When I think of travel, I think of friends from around the world. I've traveled to Malaysia, Thailand, India, everywhere. You're going to absolutely love the book. And the recipes, you will whet your appetite with these incredible aromatic recipes. Remember, my world is your world. So get up, get out, and travel. Boys, it's so nice to meet you, and you're going to show me some wonderful dishes that on the sushi side, which is a different part of this restaurant, which I think is wonderful.
Actually, our menu was just created by the owner. It's a new kind of fusion. We call crudo. It means raw. So that's why it's specifically like sashimi style,
Right.
Japanese style.
I love it.
So this condiment is gonna be like small slices of fish. It's gonna be, could be in the beet or could be in the carrots.
Right.
So first we start with the tuna crudo. So we want to put some beets on there. The perfect flavor on the fish.
Ah,
Yeah.
black pepper?
Black pepper, salt, and some soy sauce already we marinated before that.
Right.
So the only thing just we want to touch a little bit.
Now the soy sauce is kind of salty already, isn't it?
Yes. So you can make the touch.
So it gives it a little...
bit of flavor is gonna be going inside
Oh, okay.
to the fish.
Okay.
So we cut it in small slices. So we cut the small slices. This is a perfect portion for one platter. So we use also, sometimes we use to the decoration.
What is that, cucumber?
This is a cucumber.
Okay.
Also we have some tomatoes here. This is
beautiful.
this is the slice. So just the small ingredients we put on the top that they keep the flavor of the fish. We don't need to cook it. So, and also we use a special sauce we call ponzu.
What is ponzu?
Ponzu actually a different size, but our style is bonito flakes, hondashi, vinegar, soy sauce, and some lemon juice.
Oh, okay. This is something you make yourself?
Yeah, we have our own recipe.
Well, that's beautiful.
So you put some scallion on there
I love all the little accents.
and some fish eggs on it. So also we use this kind of pepper to make it mild.
And that's the shrimp fried pepper?
This the cherry pepper.
Oh, shredded pepper.
Yeah, it's kind of spicy. Yeah.
I like spicy. That's good.
So this is the crudo we make in here.
How long does it take you to make this dish?
It depends how crowded is the restaurant.
Yeah.
So because we have to have it like the same way we put on the plate to keep to the customer. I don't want you just make without art.
Right.
This kind of art.
It is art.
So that's why we try to keep the same platters the same way to everybody.
You know, the dish is really beautiful. It looks so fresh. And it is fresh.
It's fresh.
And it's decorative. And it's beautiful. Look at all the colors.
This is we call ATTO roll.
This is called the
ATTO.
ATTO.
Yeah, it's the name of the restaurant. Okay, this is a mix of tuna with fish eggs. We put some scallions on it. And some minus. Sriracha is like kind of like Asian chili pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chili sauce. And then we mix it together. And we put on the top of the roll.
Oh.
So sometimes it's just in case not enough, so we can adjust. Okay, now we start to roll it up.
You were so quick.
So we put some imitation crab because we use the red crab and also we use the real crab. No, imitation crab and real crab.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
You said real crab, real crab.
And because some customers is kind of like allergy on the shellfish.
Right.
So that's why we use with the
So you
imitation
ask them
crab.
first if by chance they can get their susceptible to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why.
Crab and avocado.
Crab, avocado, cucumber. Yeah. So
And that's what you call an inside-out roll.
yeah, I set out. Yes. Okay. Sometimes we try to press just in case the meat did not come out.
And then you chop it into pieces. Have you eat some of the food that you prepare?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I have to
Taste it.
how it, just in case some people it doesn't like the flavor, so I have to change a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, I try to make I satisfy to customer. I try to make happy everyone.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes we don't have any dishes about here. When they ask me for it, I can make for them. Yeah.
Accommodating. That's good.
So now we're going to use some plastic to make the shape.
That's amazing. It's like a building. You just build on top of it.
Yeah.
So we cut it into 8 pieces to make it smaller because this is kind of big roll.
Bite size, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also very attractive.
And you're cutting it with the plastic on to hold it together?
Yeah, to help, yeah. And otherwise it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So now we're gonna put it on the plate.
Does it come by itself or does it come with something?
No, it just come by itself. Yes.
Oh. Oh, that's beautiful the way you stack them up. You are an artist, actually.
Thank you. So it's coming with ginger and wasabi. This is the eel sauce.
I'm sorry, eel sauce?
Eel sauce. Yeah, we make this homemade.
So that's what they put on the unagi before they grill it?
Yeah, exactly.
How lovely is that? That's
Also,
beautiful.
we can put some also some flowers in here. Okay, this is called ATTO roll.
ATTO Restaurant, after the name of the restaurant.
The name of the restaurant.
This has been so wonderful talking about your restaurant. Congratulations. I wish you lots of luck, and I know there are lots of people who will be coming here and sharing the great dishes of the restaurant, and I toast to you.
Thank you, John. Salute.
Sauji.
Saúde.
If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by. Walk on by. Make believe that you don't see the tears. Just let me